Hey Sylvia, my name's George. I'm gonna do your quick website audit just to kind of show you where you're at in the search engine and things like that. So check this out. So immediately we're checking out your site, and I'm noticing that you're not having a bunch of content. That's one of the biggest things right off the bat that I'm noticing because that's a huge factor in SEO. So I'm looking here. This has a title of this homepage and a description of the homepage. You're only allowed 150 characters in the description. Everything else is kind of not really read into the search engines. So you have 94 characters too much. So these are your heading tags. You don't have any H1 or H2 tags. So an H1 tag is the entire topic that the site is known for. That can be like cleaning service, something like that. And an H2 is going to be a subtopic of that. So it could be like bathroom cleaning or something like that. And an H3 would be the subtopic of that. And it could be like shower cleaning, toilet cleaning, things like that. So, I mean, you kind of get the gist. H4 and on kind of don't necessarily matter all that much. So the biggest thing is these header tags are pretty jacked up. You're going to want to fix those if you want to actually be recognizing the search engines like you're supposed to be. Description's messed up. Those are some on-site SEO things I recommend super quick. You don't have many words. Let's see how many words it says. You have 491 words. You need at least 1,500 words on a homepage to have some decent SEO. All right, let's look a little more into it. Okay, so you need content. So let me kind of explain content. So content is the biggest factor for SEO. You need relevant content, and that relevant content is going to let Google know, or any search engine actually, whenever it's scrolling through your site, it's going to let that search engine know where you belong because it's relevant. Now, if you also interweave a bunch of keywords in there, like cleaning service, bathroom cleaning, home cleaning, things like that, then they're gonna include you in those searches, if that makes sense. So that'll help you rank for those. You're gonna want to do a little bit of keyword research to know what words you actually want to put in there. But yeah, content, I'm noticing that immediately. Alright, so I put your site into one of my tools called Ahrefs. And I'm noticing these are your ratings. So these are out of 100. Your entire domain is 0.2. Looks like you only have 99 backlinks and 17 referring domains. So you're going to want to really bump these numbers up, if I'm being honest. This URL rating, this is specifically for the homepage. That's decent, but you're going to want like 30 plus. And so I pulled up all the keywords you're ranking for. And it kind of looks like the only things that you're actually ranking for are CJ's cleaning services, CJ's janitorial services, or things like that. So unless someone's specifically looking for you, you're not really getting the best traffic. So these are your positions for those three. This one's 2, this one's 6, this one's 15. So you notice how 2 and 6 are on the first page, and you're only getting 1. So, I mean, that'll kind of tell you something right there. Because the search volume is also super low. Now, if you go down a little bit, if you get into something like cleaning services in Corpus Christi that has 70 a month, but you're up like way down on the second page, no one's going to go on the second page. House cleaning, it's 40, 20. You know, it goes on and on. And the further you go down, the further your position is. And also, this also shows you the traffic for that keyword that you're getting. So you're going to notice right here that effectively you're only getting about 2 people from these searches that the tool's actually picking up. I mean, you may be getting more from the maps and things like that, but as far as organic searching goes, you're not getting the best results from your site. So things that will help that are backlinks. So let me kind of tell you about backlinks a little bit. Backlinks are like votes; they're not all created equal. This is like it is like somebody else referring you to the search engine and saying you're credible. Now, if that source isn't credible in itself, then it doesn't really matter. That's like having a non-trustworthy person say like, "Hey, they're a good cleaning service." It doesn't matter if that person says it, but if it's from a credible source, then you're going to be like, oh, "Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'm going to use them." So effectively, that's kind of how backlinks work. And the last thing you're going to want to do is your NAP listings. Those are name, address, phone number listings. These are things like Yelp, HomeAdvisor, Thumbtack. So these are different from backlinks. The only reason that these kind of work a lot is because it lets the search engines know the legitimacy of your business. And what I mean by that is I can make a website and say CJ's Cleaning Service right now. That doesn't mean I own it or anything like that. But whenever you start listing it in all these directories, then you gain a little bit of credibility in that sense. And that lets the search engines know that you're legit, you have a business, you got an address associated with it, you have a lot of other things. So those are some quick things I want to let you know. I pulled you up and it shows, I think this may be your corpus address, I'm not entirely sure. But either way, I noticed that you have a bad review here. So overall, you have 8 reviews. You need a minimum of 10 to leave a good impression. And in this, you already have 1. Now, I'm not sure what actually happened. They said they have a spot left dirty. You may have missed it. I mean, it might not have been that big a deal. It doesn't really matter. So what you're going to want to do for something like this is you're going to want to get some kind of reputation management service. Now, let me show you kind of what I do with my clients. This is TechEZ. It's an IT service company. So every time you charge someone, I have it automated. So once they pay, they get this email, and then in this email, it's going to say, "Give us your feedback." So you're going to get the option to click on however many stars you want to give them. But how it works is if you click on 4 or less, it's going to shoot you to this feedback funnel. It's going to look just like this. It's going to be like, "Hey, give us your feedback." And they're going to say what they don't like, it's just cool. I mean, they may have not had a good experience, and that's fine. But the cool thing about this is all going to stay internal, and this is something that I will be able to come back to you with, like, "Hey, this is what they said," just to let you know. Maybe you want to improve on that, because obviously the better reviews you have, the more trustworthy you are to potential clients. Now, back to that. If they click on 5 stars, they're going to get sent to this review sites link. Now, this is where you can link all your review sites like Google, Facebook, Yelp, whatever. But those are just some of the biggest things that I think you can implement like right away. Just remember what I said. I said there's some on-site SEO stuff. I said your header tags, your description, those need to get fixed. You need to add a lot more content. I'm talking like 1,500 words at least. You need to add backlinks. You need some strong, authoritative backlinks from credible sources. And the last thing is those name, address, phone number listings that I was talking about, the Yelp, HomeAdvisor, Thumbtack things. And if you're interested, I also have a reputation management service. I just kind of want to let you know that there are things like this out there, so you don't get these 1-star reviews saying overpriced, a lot of spots left dirty and sticky. All right, well, thanks for hearing me out. I hope you have a good day.